Next up on ICAST New Fishing Gear Guide, we're with Josh Douglas. Josh is a Minnesota-based professional bass angler. Josh, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you very much for having me on.
You bet. Every year at ICAST, we're always eager to hear about what Shimano is unveiling for new products. What can you tell us about what's new at Shimano for 2020?
Yeah, definitely. They got a few things coming out, but the one that I'm most excited about is the new Shimano Vanford spinning reel. There's a couple features of it, like it's got a new LongStroke Spool, and this is something that we saw in the very high end Shimano products just years ago that they brought into the Stratic Vanford. And what that does is it actually kind of a longer spool, which allows for the line to actually lay better in it and not over the top of it, which allows for increased casting distance. So that one right there was a big one for me, because I always want to make as long of casts as I possibly can, stay away from the fish. And so that LongStroke Spool is a really nice upgrade to the Vanford. Secondly, the other one that I definitely want to talk about is the MGL rotor, which actually has a 48% less rotational inertia to it, which basically what that means in fisherman terms is when I get a bite and you set the hook on a fish, I can catch up to that fish immediately. So from hook set, I'm already right back on the fish. It allows me to catch up quick and take control of it right away and get that fish, fight it, and get into the boat, which is what it's all about at the end of the day. You want to get them bites, but then nobody wants to lose them. They want to stay on them right away. So the addition of that MGL rotor, the lightweight of the reel, the addition of the MGL roller, and then that LongStroke Spool is huge keys for me on this reel that people really need to take advantage of when they're out in the water.
Yeah, well, thanks for telling us about the new Vanford reel from Shimano, Josh. It's hard to make great reels better, but somehow Shimano always seems to make that happen every year. And we'll look forward to using that Vanford on the water here this next season.
Yeah, awesome. I highly recommend it. I know I will be.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us, Josh.
I appreciate it.